Hey, what's up guys, welcome to a new video. My name is Prince Mason. Now, as a photographer, there are a few things I'm pretty good at. One of them is taking pictures, one is retouching, and another is looking at where I'm potentially going to spend more money. Like when it comes to gear majorly, because I save money, trust me, you need it. But you know, it's like I'm constantly looking for the next place that the next piece of gear that I'm going to buy. You know, don't judge me, you're the same way. You know, we are constantly watching YouTube videos to, you know, check out this lens review and that lens review. And I mean, these companies know what they're doing, you know, when they send out these lenses to influencers to talk about them and make videos and show you how they work and talk about the tiniest new technology that is in it, talk about how it's ever so much sharper than previous generation. I mean, you know, it is what it is, and it gets us, it gets me. I mean, and I'm sure it gets you. Like I said, don't judge me. But the question I always ask myself, or the question I was asking myself today is, how many lenses do we really need as photographers? And that's because I think I have about 7 or 8 lenses, right? And I am constantly looking for the next best lens to buy. You know, I have my eyes on the 28 to 70. I'm looking at the 15 to 35 RF and all these lenses. It's like, I'm not saying that I don't need these lenses, but do I really need them? So today I'm just, you know, trying to ask how many lenses do we really need? So taking a look at my portfolio, especially if you go off, let's just say Instagram, because you're not here to go through my PC. If you think about it, I pretty much shoot most of my portraits, which are headshots, you know, with the 100mm EF lens, which is probably the cheapest lens in my kit. And that is the most used lens that I have. Now, the next most used lens that I have, or that I own, anyone you want to, any word, sorry, English is my first language. Who am I bullshitting? But yeah, so the next most used lens that I own is the Canon 85mm 1.2 RF lens. I absolutely love that lens. It's a beast, and it's a lens that I use when I'm, you know, taking studio portraits, you know, half portraits, maybe even full portraits, but not headshots. I don't use it for headshots. That's the 100mm, right? Now, if you think about it, if you want to take really nice headshots, you should consider using a 70 to 200. In fact, I have a EF 70 to 200 that I have not used for about 2 years. I need to sell that lens. Yeah, I think I'm going to call Ahmed today and tell him that I need to sell that lens, because the lens just been on my shelf for 2 years and I don't use that lens. So if you actually think about it, the gear that we use as photographers, especially when you do what I do, which is like beauty portraits and maybe even weddings, like really few, there are wedding photographers that 80% of their pictures, 90% of their pictures are shot with just one lens. And it's crazy how we are constantly thinking about how to invest in more lenses, or how to get one that is just ever so slightly sharper than the last one. Man, it's crazy. I think this video is just me talking to myself, not anybody, because it's not like anybody called me today to tell me that they want to get new lenses. I'm the person that just thinking in my head that maybe I need new lenses. Another lens I use a lot is my Sigma 35. And that lens is basically for what I'm using it for right now, which are just talking head videos. So why do I need another lens if you come to think about it? Is it gas? Because like I made a video about gas once. But look, if you're an upcoming photographer and you are like me and you just could not wait for, or you just cannot wait for when you would, you know, get to a point where you invest a shitload of money on gear and just buy as much gear as you want, especially lenses. Because people say lenses are more important than the camera bodies. Like, I mean, they're equally both important, but don't buy a really good body and buy bad lenses, you know. But you can buy a body that's average and good lenses will work magic for you. But I'm just saying, you get to a point where you realize that most of your images are shot on just one lens, and the rest are just in your bag collecting dust. Well, if you guys get what I'm saying. But yeah, so go through your bags, and once in a while you have that specialty lens that comes in handy. So maybe you are a wedding photographer, you need like a macro lens to shoot ring images and details and all that, then we all have that specialty lens that you don't use all the time, you don't use for a lot of images, but they do come in handy. But for the most part, I feel like every photographer, not every, most photographers have lenses in their bags they just don't use, like me. So I'm just going to sell my 7200 EF. Anyways, today's video was just about me talking to you and also myself and wondering how many lenses do we actually need. Maybe 1, 2, 3 at most. 3 at most. And that will cover all your needs as a photographer. Except maybe you're like, I don't know, you shoot everything and maybe you now need 1 lens for everything that you shoot. But for the most part, me, I think I'm good with 3 lenses, even though I have 7. And I want more. Yeah, I can justify that by saying I'm a YouTuber. I'm a photographer and a YouTuber, so yeah. Anyways, if you want to learn how to retouch better and retouch faster, check out my retouching masterclass. It's a course that I took my time to develop to help you get better at retouching. I'll put a link in the description below. All you have to do is click that link and go register for the class. Also, if you want to get my skin tone lots, my retouching essentials pack, and a lot of other things, even my freebies like my eyes and teeth whitening action, there's some free lots that I have in my digital store. The link is in the description below. Go check that out. Anyways, thanks so much for watching today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have an amazing day, guys. Peace out. Check your bags. There's a lens in there they're probably not using. Peace out, guys.